Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast Infinity. So, I've done a bit of off-camera work. I made this huge chamber. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's see. Smooth lighting. Maximum. Graphics fancy. And I think we're good. So I turned off all that stuff because I was trying to let this something run off camera while I did something else in a different game. So I needed to minimize the amount of processing speed this thing was taking up. But look at this. So this is our hungry node. I moved it down into here. It's eating away at these walls, so I need to get a little bit more obsidian, but it's fine. And what I have now is I took a bunch of mob spawners from the Roguelike Dungeon and I just popped them right into here. And now this thing is growing by eating the mob drops. It's got 120 air, 119 aqua, 119 terra, 103 perditio, and so on and so forth. What I was hoping to do was I was hoping I could turn off the spawners by just flicking this on, and each spawner area has a redstone lamp with one of these connected to it, with a receiver connected to it, but that didn't end up working as well as I had hoped. Oh, there we go, we scanned a wisp. So, in order to check on this thing, I kind of have to switch to peaceful for just a moment, which isn't too much of a, I don't consider too much of a problem because, well, there's nothing down there that can spawn and hurt me anyway, so. Now, up here, I built a room, and it's made with obsidian all the way down, and it essentially drops directly on top of the hungry node. So what I want to do today is I want to build a system for dumping items directly into the hungry node to feed it. And the system I was considering for this was a automatic farm, but there is something else I would like to show you guys before we move on to that, and it's going to involve these guys again, and I'm going to need another lever. Boom. So you'll notice I have two markers. I have this thing right over here, which is a node with 29 Victus, 21 Aqua, 21 Terra, and it's pure. And then I also have a node marked over there, which is 26 Ignis, 32 Ordo, 32 Perditio, and it's bright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a node right down here. Is where I want to put them. So I'm going to mark that to there. And then I'm going to go over to that node, and I'll see you guys in just a second. I'll cut the walk all the way over there. It's quite a bit of a distance. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back in once we've moved it. It's a real shame I lost my jetpack to the hungry node. Alright, and so I have made it. So all we have to do here is now dig up this, like so. Get ourselves a thing like this. That is perfectly placed. Perfect. Put in our teleposition focus. Put down the lever. Zap. It has been moved. So I will see you back at the base. Let me take down this waypoint now. Remove, done, exit, good. Alright, see you back at the base. Alright, and we're back. We have our bright node sitting right here in its lovely little position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this teleposer, and then I'm going to put it right back directly next to this one. You see, it's not right on the same spot, it's just next to it. I take the telepose, focus, bind it to that, and then we're going to head towards the other node, which is quite a bit further away. So I will cut yet again and bring you guys back in once I have moved the node. Alrighty, so there's our node. Oh, hello. So let's go ahead and grab our guy. There we go. Now I'm just gonna put him in and put him on my bar. It's hard when they're over the water. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Now I will see you guys back at base in just a moment. And we're back. So this is what I was setting up to do. So you'll notice every so often we get a bit of an electric shock between our two nodes here. Now what that shock is doing is this node is absorbing that one. And what that means is you can see now this node has 3 Aqua, 3 Terra, 2 Victus. Now the thing about this process, this is called node bullying. So the bigger node will absorb the smaller node, and the size of the node is determined by the sum of its aspects. So this one was 26, 32, 34, and that one was it was smaller. Each aspect was smaller. So this guy is absorbing that guy. Now what I'm using this for is I'm going to use this for a wand recharged pedestal, and then I'm going to use the hungry node for an energized node. Anyone familiar with late game Thaumcraft would probably know what I'm talking about, but I won't get too far into what that is now. We'll get there eventually. I just wanted this to be able to run in the background while we wait. Ideally, I would have wanted 2 hungry nodes for this process, but this way is fine enough. Hungry nodes grow significantly faster, so I figured that would be the best option for my energized node. And then these grow relatively slower. Now there is a way that I could preserve this node better. You could build a chamber that is 7 by 7 by 7. You put your hungry node, or you put your massive node in the middle, and then you put at each corner of the room, so the top, bottom, like that. But it has to be 7 by 7, which I don't think this room is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 by 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at one more taller, I could have put this guy directly in the middle of the room, so 4 blocks up, and then put a node in that corner there, that corner there, that corner there, there, here, 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 and here, and it would absorb them all slowly enough that they don't disappear. But I'm not going to need more than these 2 nodes for the entirety of my operation, so I don't care if this guy completely devours the other nodes. I'm not going to need these things ever again. Once I have this guy and that guy, I'm all set. So he can completely devour this node, I'll then bring over another one, he'll completely devour it, and so on and so forth. Now, for the energized node, this is the bare minimum I'm going to say about this, since these are kind of the things you want to have run in the background. The energized node is only works based on primal aspects, so Ignis, Terra, all the primal aspects. Compound aspects don't matter. If it has a compound aspect that is larger than one of its primal aspects, it will, like, say for instance it has a higher Victus count than it has a Terra count. Well, since Victus is comprised of Terra, it'll break the Victus down into Terra. However, it will not add the Victus count to the existing Terra count. It will use the Victus count as the Terra count. So if you have 32 Victus, you have 32 Terra, regardless of how much actual Terra is in the node. So that is why I like to use Hungry Nodes for Energized Node, because they always break stuff down into primal aspects. No matter what that thing consumes, if it consumes arbor, it's going to break it down into its primal aspects. If it consumes rotten flesh, bones, any of that, it all gets broken down into primal aspects. And since you don't have to feed it other nodes, the process is significantly faster. All it has to do is continually eat items. And you remember, we got this thing at its largest aspect, I think, was 33 fames, and now it's got over 100 of 4 primal aspects. The reason I would have liked a hungry node for this process as well is for the, wow. Oh my god, there we go. How did you get here? Okay, that had me like super scared for a second there. So the reason I wanted a hungry node for that as well. So what I think is happening is a zombie with a spawner head spawns every so often and just pops a zombie into this room here, and then that happens. Yay. I don't know why, I don't know how, but apparently that happens every so often, so I have to be careful about that. But as you can see, this guy is slowly devouring this node. The reason I would have liked a hungry node is because I can charge the primal aspects really high, and then I can feed it nodes like this slowly, one at a time, through an obsidian wall so it doesn't break the node, and it would gain compound aspects as well. So ideally 2 hungry nodes, but this is fine. Now you can recharge wands using the energized node system, but I find that once you get to the high-end Atomic Tinkerer stuff, a wand charging pedestal is pretty useful, and if you can use the compound aspect charger, it can go even quicker. So that's why I'm feeding this guy compound aspects. So you want primal aspects for your energized node, you want compound aspects for your wand recharger. We'll get more into that once I build those things, but that's the bare minimum I wanted to let you guys know. Since those are the kinds of things you definitely want running in the background while you're setting up whatever else, since they take quite a while to build up. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do today is we're going to set up a system for automatically feeding our hungry node. So the first few things we're going to want to make, well, the first thing I'm going to want to make, and let me just sleep here. The first thing I'm going to want to make is a harvester. So, do I have plastic? I do. I meant to upgrade more of these chests. I got around to a few of them, but a lot of them still need to be upgraded. Let's see here. So, I can put away the teleposers. Put away this boat, I guess. Pork chops I will put away. Alright, so let's get to work. So what we're building is a harvester. So to make a harvester, we need 2 Invar axes, or 2 dark axes. Interesting. Shears, normal shears, 2 gold gears. How do you make this? Is it just me, or does the Ender IO recipe seem a lot cheaper? Dark steel is made Oh, with obsidian. Okay, never mind. I'll use this one. It's a lot less gold though. Oh wow. Let's see here. So I'm gonna take 28 gold, and we're gonna go put you in the pulverizer. Or wait, does gold have a byproduct? If not, I'm just gonna throw you right into the smeltery. Oh, it does have a byproduct, cinnabar, so I will pulverize you. So let's go over to here. Oh, apparently I have quite a bit of backup in here. Oh, well, there's some gold, so we'll be good. Actually, I believe that's exactly the amount of gold we needed. Oh, no, because we also need one for the reception coil. There we go. Now I can start working on the tin. I guess I forgot that I was taking care of a few metals. Oh well. Now, let's get rid of this copper for now. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, so I need one of you. There we go. We go down to here. And let's see, what is in here? Cobalt, ender, blood. Okay, we're good. Boom. 8 gold, just like that. Now I need 2 redstone. Let me just double check. Yep, we need that thing. Perfect. Alright, so let's start laying out the recipe. It's gonna be like that. Next we need Invar axes. So I'm gonna need some Invar. So I'm gonna need some iron. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? We can wait on that. Let's see, we'll skip ahead to... Actually, we really need iron. Whoops. Well, the gold is melted, so here we go. Oop. Oh, interesting. It came out as a buildcraft gear. That's fine. New thing to scan. I'm happy with that. So I updated the pack recently. Finally. Took a while. Let's see here. So I'm now going to need 4 tin for tin gear. And let's go check on our smeltery, or our furnace, sorry. How you doing? Getting there, getting there, getting there. I guess I'll sit by here. Let's see, how is this going? So far so good. Everything is maxed out. Perfect. With this harvester setup, I'll be able to automate this, so I don't need to make these chests. I can just feed stuff directly into the bioreactor. So that'll be another plus of having this thing done. Anybody who's watched my Agrarian Sky series will know basically the setup I'm looking for here. Except with the added bonus of feeding a hungry node and a few barrels, probably. So yet another form of tin. Yippee. What was I waiting on? I guess I'm waiting on the iron to cook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The tin, I guess, is also done. Hello, tin. Into the gear cast you go. Are you going to be a buildcraft gear as well? No, you're going to stay a forestry gear. Can I scan a forestry gear? I can. Okay, have I scanned these? I have. Okay, perfect. So that's gonna go like so. And then that like so. Now, I'm going to need to get that iron out of there, huh? Yeah, that's pretty much my priority. So I guess I'll cut here. I'll wait for that iron to smelt. That'll be enough iron to get us... Let's see. The machine casing needs 4. So that'll leave us with 5. 5 should be enough to get the rest of the Invar. Let me double check that. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright, so I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so we have enough iron now, so shears. Boom. Let's see, machine casing. Boom. Boom. And now I need 2 ferrous. Do I have an induction smelter? If not, I should probably make one. I do not. Oh, actually, but I do have this guy. Alloys only. There we go. That'll work. And boom. Perfect. 6 Invar. Exactly what we needed. Alright. So, now we go up top. Just like that. We get ourselves 2 Invar axes. I've already scanned all that, so let's scan this. Boom. All of the scanning. And we get ourselves a harvester. Now, let's also take care of this while I'm here. Boom. And there we go. So, we now have a harvester. Let's see. I don't know how much more time I have. So that's a thing. But what I would like to get done is I would like to find an upgrade. So let's see, what is the highest tier upgrade we have? Okay, it looks like it's the emerald upgrade. So I need 3 emeralds, which I have. Awesome. I need 3 plastic, which I should be able to do. Let's see, what else do I need? I need a gold nugget. Do gold coins work as well? Yes, they do. So I'm going to use one of those, and then what was it? 2 redstone? 2 redstone. Boom, boom. Easy peasy. I should also, you know what? 1, 2. Grab that. And we'll take care of a few things here. Now, I think the gold should be smelted by now. It is. So we'll put that in there. Put you in here. We didn't get any cinnabar from that, unfortunately. Oh, hold on a sec here. There we go. Now you can input from there. Alrighty, so I've scanned all these things. Yes, okay. There we go. Now that's moving ahead just fine. So we come back up top. I put you across like so, you across like so, you in the middle, and that. And it gets ourselves an emerald upgrade, which will increase the radius of our harvester by 11. So there we go. Now, I think we're probably at time by now. So what I'm going to do between episodes is I'm going to move my farms up to a spot where they're relatively consolidated. Wow, there are like tons of guys out here. Okay, that was interesting. There we go. Okay, so between episodes, I'm going to consolidate my farms into an area. I'll probably have to take down this hill or something. And then I'll set it up so that there is one massive farm. And we'll also move some trees over here. So we'll do a tree farm and a plant farm, a food farm, consolidated into one. So yeah, that'll do it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.